mean, the staircase. The staircase of victory, followed by the destroyed ramp of powerful courage and... I don't know what I'm going on about. All I know is that I've still got a cough. And it's bad. I don't like it. Yeah! I'm gonna rely on you to climb up here because I'm lazy. So keep going. No, not that way. That way. Just keep going. I mean, that does... I mean, you can jump up there if you want. I don't see how it helps. Go back where you came from. That probably just told you to climb up there. Don't fall off the edge. Okay. Follow me. You may not have learned the path around here because you just saw me barreling down it, but it's this way. We're going over this way. Well, I mean, you might be jumping from that one to that one. Maybe that's why those exist, because this isn't really an option anymore. So yeah, how comfortable you are jumping onto that? You want to jump to there to get up? Because, I mean, I was a bit destructive the way I came back down. Oh, you're going again. Okay. I mean, I just want to go where you came from. You're probably off on your own going to where you actually wanted to go. And then you had to come back and rescue me. So if you just take us up to where you came from, then that might lead us to somewhere good. Maybe I won't even be coughing though. I probably will. Hey, do you see that? Yeah, you totally do. I know there's a fence in the way, so it's awkward to jump over, but okay, now you're just doing pitch shifties. Hey, Trico. That way. You keep moving right when I go to give you directions. Yeah, that way, yeah. Go for it, Trico. I mean... No, you know where to go. It's the one spot where there's anywhere to go. That way. Pardon me. Coughing is getting worse. I've recorded for long enough where it's starting to get more. But I must persevere. I must continue on because if I stop right now, it'd be too awkward to cut into smaller parts. So I must go on. I must persevere with the power and the courage of a brave knight who doesn't totally rape and pillage all the women, just like the people that I'm fighting. Not at all like that. Why would you suggest so? What am I going on about? I don't know either. All I know is that I got coughs and they're multiplying. That way, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. I mean, there's a path there. I think I just pointed in about 6 different directions, but I was like, and it's pointed everywhere, but that fucking camera. Yeah, but that way though. You just got your head shoved to the wall. This way. See, yeah, this way. Come this way. I'm sure from here we can work. Okay, I need your tail for this though. Don't jump further before I grab your tail. Don't do that. Okay. So we went all the way up, going all the way back down there, all the way up again. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look, we made it here. They're close enough that you just freaking pauses. Okay. Where the hell did you come from? Do you want to go back that way? I kind of do. Pardon me. Up to that thing. I was being attacked by one of your species here. I don't know if you're blood related, but it was not nice. That way though. Back to where you came from. Where's your return command? Big spiky chain thing there. So you just probably walked all right over. I'm assuming that's where we're going. I mean, Trico. That way. Yeah, up there. Go for it. I'm giving you too many commands. Ah, you know what you're doing. Maybe. I know I'm coughing, but... Quickly, it'll be back soon. Yeah. It came out of that door, so you're gonna want to go. That way. That way, yeah. Let's leave. Let's leave before we fight it again. I'm wanting that door to open the moment we jump. Hey! Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's an awkward jump. But we're out! Hey! Yeah, we did it. Man, where have you been going? Okay, before we go any further, don't jump up there just yet. That is clearly a passageway. There might be secrets. Nope, don't grab onto the horns. They're probably very painful. Oh, it's totally secrets. Give me barrel. Give me barrel. Barrel. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look. It's where the elevator would have taken us. That's a neat detail. I'm glad that you can actually go up here and just be like, this is where you would have gone if you weren't attacked and turned into a freaking bell toy. That's a cool detail. Actually let you see. Between some of the grip things, some of the doors, the elevators like that, there's definitely parts of this area that are designed for humans. Despite it meant to have been the, like, the lair, nest, home thing of these Trico creatures. Is that a thing? This is a pathway. No, it's just a wall. Okay. It's dark sometimes. It's hard to tell. Don't worry, I was just using your food as a light source. It's fine. Look what I got. No, don't look back down there. There's bad things down there. Trico, buddy. Hey, Trico, buddy. Stop clipping your head in the wall. Look what I got. Oh, you noticed that, don't you? I don't know how you're gonna manage to eat this. Usually don't like it when it's near a wall, but this entire fucking place is near walls. There you go! Easy done that time. Easy chompy snackage. Up, walk around a little bit. Okay. Up. That way! Up, through that way. Where you came. You should know your way through here. You've been here first. Rawr! I don't even know what you're looking at. Trico. That way. Come on, you jump through here. Fuck me. I'm so sorry about tonsillitis, but I had to make videos. Otherwise, there'd be no videos of me coughing all the time in it. And we couldn't have that. Oh, you seem scared of here. I mean, I know we're near where the other... Oh, ow. I know we're near where the other ones are. I get that, but... I mean... We ain't got many other options, so... Anything around? Not noticing anything in particular. Okay. Out this way. Those areas are... Pardon me. Have we been down there? Is that the bridge that broke before? I mean, we were missing it. It broke, obviously. That's a dumb question. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Where's our destination? I mean, it's the top of one of these towers, surely. That one looks the most ornate, something in there, but it's also the shortest out. Or, actually, that one's... That. You know what? It might be that. Big flat arena up at the top. I don't know how we're gonna have a boss fight at the end, considering we just tell Trigger what to do. I believe your ability to climb along this. I've seen you do similar shit. And then a spot to jump to? Yes, there is. Well, I mean, I can climb to it too. Look at me go. Yeah! I don't know if this helps, actually. It kinda doesn't. I'm gonna fall here and then fall to my death. No, we're good. Okay. I'm just gonna hop on your back again and tell you to climb up that way. It seems to be where we're going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't mind me just crawling along your tummy. Tummy crawler. Oh. There we go. That way! That looks like a thing. As the game goes on, what is a thing that we can climb on and what isn't becomes more and more dangerous and less obvious. And more just geometry of the lands. And I'm assuming that's where we're going. I don't see anywhere else. There's nowhere that way. It's usually where there's a lot of green and a lot of grass that's climbable. As just all rock face. Yeah! Curious how you got here. Did you jump down this way to get to us? Well, I'm thinking, are we going to find the end of the tunnel that you swam from? Or are we just so far removed from that it's not really a thing anymore? I think you just climb when you're at this point. I'll let you be. I'll let you just do your thing. And in theory, you'd probably know this place because we're here before, so... Also, this is your... I don't... This is the Trico lair nest thing, but it's clearly human built. These castles... Tricos didn't build these fucking castles. Okay, well, I'm getting off you now because I've got places to go. Oh, actually, before we go... Yeah, little pet for Trico. Okay. Getting off Trico is always messy. There we go. Oh, camera. I don't want to walk off the edge yet. Okay. Thin little navigation. I'll be back soon. Don't worry. I know we were parted for a very long time, but we'll be back together again soon. It's fucked up you didn't come back and grab me in that tunnel, though, Trico. Real fucked up. You didn't notice, amongst the splashing of the water and you trying not to drown yourself, that I let go of you at some point? It's fucked up, Trico. You should have noticed when there was a tiny hand on you and then it became water on you. Those would feel very, very different when your entire body's covered in water. I mean, obviously. I guess Trico just doesn't even care. That's mean. That's too far. I'm gonna go around one of these corners and the other Trico is gonna be here again, just going to go want to fight, and I'll be like, no, and the Trico will be like, yes, and then we'll fight and I'll lose. I mean, that Trico may be the final boss, or it may look like the final boss, and then the humans who did all this then become the final boss, and the two Tricos fight together, and then we have an Avatar ending situation. That'd be alright. I can accept that. Hey there. What's up? Hello. And... go away. Yeah. Hey-oh. Wait politely for it to open up all the way. Yeah. Okay. Something glowy up there. A barrel or a person? Fight me. No, I know what that is. Nope. Let's not go that way. How about that? That very much looks like one of the Edie passage things. That very much looked like what that was. The cages with the gemstones that sent Trico crazy to Edie before. Yeah! Can't even tell what you're screaming at, but yeah! Just the open air again? You like the big open space. I can tell that. So when you're in them, you're happy. I get that. Oh, big pens. See, what I wonder, if that is another 80... Oh, no. If we have another 80 gemstone thing, if we get eaten again, is that a game over and we just actually have to avoid our own Trico? Or is it a we get eaten and wake up next to him situation again? I appreciate... Ooh. That's a thing over there. Type of thing, but it's a thing. I appreciate that sometimes I can just stand on vantage points and just have a nice look around. Is that where we started? Is that the building that we were first in? Because I look at this and there's clearly a set geometry look. This is what this layout of this place is. Is that stuff that we've been in before? I mean, I see the eyes over there, and it makes me think, oh, we've got to go back there. But then I see this bridge, and we're going to run along that, and it's going to break down as we climb up this thing. Are those eyes that we just ignored and walked around before? It's hard to tell. And I'm assuming there's a consistent geometry between this whole area of this is here, this is there, and the space that you travel between areas would be roughly accurate. I can't imagine you walk 2 rooms over and then you look outside and it's, hey, you're on the other side of the canyon thing. I can't imagine that happening, but I mean, it might. Yeah, see, this worries me. Because we know what this is. Don't come in here. Don't come in here. Fuck. I mean, it's the way forward, I guess, but it just doesn't seem safe for us to go in here. See, I still don't even know what the fuck that thing is. It's glowing weirdly. And again, a fence is blocked off. If we jump down here, we're gonna get eaten. This is a bad idea. See, there's soldiers there to activate. It makes me think I have to jump down there to activate them, so Trico jumps in to try and protect me. But that seems like a really bad idea. Can't jump down. Jump down, please. Oh, fine. Hello! Get off. Yeah, and then he tries to leave me. Yeah. I can't get out of here, can I? I'm trying to jump up this side thing, but I don't think I can. Yeah, the eyes go crazy. Run! It's me! Fuck. Don't hurt me. Oh. Does this wear off? Fuck. Climb! Okay. I've got to climb him and calm him down, I guess. Or am I escaping somewhere else? I'm trying to climb up him, but it's not really going. If I can get on his back and calm him down, it might work, but I don't know. It's not letting me climb him, so I don't think that's the answer. Oh, run away. I can't imagine the solution to beating this is get eaten again. Run. Ah, fuck. Knocked me over a bunch. Damn it, he keeps knocking me over with his jumps. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Okay, is there a way down off these sides? Not that I can see. Fuck. Can't see anything up there. If I could stand on the fence, I might be able to jump up to that side area. Like, back up to here. Fuck, damn it. No. I I'm wondering, is that a game over or is that what's meant to happen? No, it's what's meant to happen. Okay, this is just a village. With a bunch of kids. This is before... I think this is a flashback because it's before our tattoos. We're having a bad dream. The butterfly of Trico's food is around us. This is Trico flying in. When Trico has wings. I don't know if it's our Trico or a different Trico, but... it flies in to attack the village. It already has its mask. It's gentle. Isn't this meant to be when it's crazed? Isn't the mask when they're violent? Or was this always a peaceful Trico that just got locked up with the others? This Trico's noticing something about us. With the butterfly and the food and everything. What? Possession? Don't wake up, everyone. Because we never did find out why we ended up together in there in the first place. And everyone's freaking out that the Trico's eating me. And then everyone comes in to attack it. I'm assuming this is when Trico loses his horns and wings. And there the spears that landed Trico that we removed at the beginning. See, Trico's not outright trying to attack them. Telling them to back off, but he's not attacking the others. Even with the mask and the glowy eyes, this Trico never tries to attack the others. Maybe this Trico has just always been peaceful to humans. And just sensed something about us that meant staying together. Be among the chosen ones. Are they telling the boy, us, to be one of the chosen ones? A lot of things that are running through my mind here. But namely, this Trico seemed to have always been, to some extent, peaceful. And just realized that us had magic powers in us. When we have the tattoos, we activate the glowing things when we step near them. And Trico's majestic as fuck with gigantic wings. I assume that's what the end of the game is building up to. Trico getting his full wings back. This is assuming Trico lives at the end of this game. It's a fucking eco game. I'm half expecting Trico to die to save our lives. Like, that has been the one I've been expecting since the beginning of the game. Okay. Yeah, that castle has the flat top. That is the highest point, and you can see it from outside of this. So this is what this whole thing sets place in. This is a lightning strike hit Trico as we were going back. Ow, ow, ow. That doesn't explain why Trico was chained up at the beginning. Trico lands here. This is where we started, it looks like. Yeah, the horns break off in the fall. This game loves breaking those off. I mean, this developer. It happens to the kid in the first game. In very quick succession. Maybe this isn't where he landed. It looked like puddles of water, so there was that. They care enough about Trigger to put a tarp over it. And they're transporting Trico back. But then they lock him up. Unless it was just like, maybe these soldiers do want to protect the Tricos, but they don't, but they want to protect the villagers as well. They want them alive because these people clearly care about animals. It's why they've got they've got the studies and the writings of all different animals at all different points. So maybe they want to keep them alive and this is the Tricos' habitat, but they want to protect the village as well, so they don't want to let any of them escape. And this one escaped. So when Trico eats us, he puts us into a protective sack, so he doesn't kill us. And then when we're born with tattoos. We're reborn. That looks like some rebirth shit there. Okay. So that's how we get there. Knowing the specifics of what some of it means isn't clear yet, but I'm assuming it's definitely not meant to be at this stage, but okay. Our Trico chose us specifically. It wasn't that we just randomly awoke with Trico as being one of the people caught here. Our Trico chose us. It explains why Trico's been friendly to us since the beginning. And why when we tried to leave, Trico was immediately like, no, come with me. Or I want to come with you. This was the valley known in the ancient tales as the Nest. And if the tales were to be believed, the only way in or out was from the air. The giant fucking crater valley thing, yeah. So just notice our skin look a lot more pale right now than it used to. I'm pressing buttons and nothing's happening. So I wonder why these cages make Trico re-eat us. Because when we saw it, because when Trico was flying back to the nest, that horn was going off. That siren was going off that we saw from the top of the tower. So I wonder if just these cages are designed to make a Trico find its chosen one and bring them back. But as for those two cages, the chosen one for this Trico has just been there right next to him. It's eat it and rest. Those cages may not meant to be malicious, just they come across as such right now. That being said, it seems like every time we're getting eaten, we're handling it worse and worse each time. We're still not awake. Pardon me. Just not just a little bit. Surely we're alive. can't tell if I'm meant to be... Okay, no, you're picking us up again. Okay, Trico, what's the plan? Where we were going wasn't even through that thing. So, hopefully progression is opened up outside here. None of this explains why the other Trico is violent to our Trico, though. Although, our Trico does have his horns back entirely. I'm noticing that. The horns are completely back. Well, pardon me. They've come to a complete point, at least. The left one still seems like it's a bit thinner than what it should be, but they're fully to a point again. I still can't tell if I'm meant to be doing anything or not to come back to life. Trico seems upset that we're dead. I'm just mashing buttons and seeing if it does anything. Nah, okay. It's a long time for us to be dead. It makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing's happening. So. Oh, in the water! Yeah, the water wakes us up. Yeah! Oh. Trico! Hello, buddy. Trico. Yeah! Trico's excited we're alive again. Bring your head down. I want to pet you. Yeah! I want to pet you. Yeah! Oh. Yeah, I want to pet your face. How do I make you do that? Yeah, it is. Pet the face. Yeah, Trico. Aww. We made it. Yeah, okay. Trico! Hey, buddy. Hello. Trico gets a little neck pats. Yeah, Trico gets neck pats. Aww. And so our Trico has chosen us, it seems, from the beginning. Trico brought us back here. For whatever reason, I mean, the blue butterfly around us, the glowing one, definitely seems to mean that there's something important about us. Or we have some type of magic capability. So Trico's chosen us from the beginning. It makes sense that Trico has such an emotional attachment to us since so early on. Aww. Oh. Don't like the leg pats. Aww. I gotta admit, that sequence does a good job of clearing up how the beginning of this game happened, giving a little bit more insight into how Trico functions, and makes me a lot more curious about the nature of this world, which I don't expect to get all the answers to. Eiko and Shadow of the Colossus have shown us anything, is that we're not gonna understand entirely how the nature of this world works exactly. Morality seems to play a big part, not understanding how the worlds function exactly seems to play a big part into the morality of the games being dubious and grey. So I'm not expecting to understand everything. Understanding enough to understand the emotions we should be feeling is what I expect, and honestly we've kind of already gotten most of that. I will end it here on the emotional note of that cutscene that we got of Trico choosing us and everything there. On the next episode we'll find out where we're going next, because that cage room with the siren didn't seem to point to anything specific. I mean, we're going up to the top of that thing that was calling to Trico in the first place. That's where we're going to be going, but how to get there's still the big question. So, until we advance onwards, this is version 2, signing out.